All right, visualization. Now, I'm not going to explain the scientific reasons on why it works. I just want to be good at that. If you want to know the scientific reasons for that, search it up on YouTube. There's a bunch of other videos. For this video, though, I'm just. That's why I'm not going to explain it because I'm going to stutter. But for this video, I'm just going to explain personal experience and what I actually know, which is why it works for me, why I think it works for me, what I think you should do if you're going to try it, if you're looking into that. But yeah, now let me start with saying how I actually visualize. So when I visualize, I do it with, most of the time, I do it with this video called meditation visualization, something like that. It's like a 10-minute video, and basically you meditate, and then while you're meditating you visualize your goal. Now when you're actually visualizing your goal, you need to visualize every single little detail, right? Like for me, when I visualize myself getting a payout. So I visualize myself, clicking my mouse and actually requesting, the payout, writing my information for the payout, and then I visualize me getting the money in my bank account. If you have Chase as a bank, you know that like when you get money, it's like a plus blue. That's what I visualize. Okay, like the money in my Chase account, and then I visualize me telling my parents, telling my girlfriend, and but the most important thing is feeling how you would feel if you actually got that money. Okay, so for me, I be meditating, visualizing with a smile on my face. Okay, because I actually be feeling the emotions. Okay, but yeah, that's the most important part, is feeling. The second way I do it is, which I'm not really good at, is when you fall asleep as if basically visualizing. Okay, fall asleep visualizing the goal and just being in the shoes of that person that's succeeding the goals. So, being in the shoes of your future self, basically. Okay, that's the second way. I'm not really good at it because I don't know. I always get distracted and I just fall asleep. But the point of that is just to fall asleep with the thought in your head. Okay, it's like a Neville Goddard method. I think that's what it's called. Just falling asleep doing it that way. But I'm gonna also explain why I think it works for me. Okay, the main reason why I think it works is because, number one, of course, you're thinking positive. Okay, and a lot of traders have to practice thinking positive. When you first start trading evaluations or you're first trading a funded account, you're very anxious. You're very anxious to make money. You're very anxious to lose money. And just overall not good, not relaxed, okay? And visualizing helps you think more positive, okay? Even when you lose the money, you're still thinking positive because you already know the bigger picture, which is probably to get a payout or to get funded. So you're even if you lose, you're still going to be fine with it because you're thinking positive. Now when you're thinking negatively, okay, like most beginners, especially when you're first trading a funded account, you're thinking negatively because you're very anxious. So when you lose and you're thinking negatively, it's going to lead to more negative stuff like over trading, over leveraging, whatever it is. It's just going to lead to bad stuff. So, personally, I think visualizing with trading helps, mostly because it helps you think more positive, which will lead to you making better decisions because you're focused on the bigger picture. Hopefully that made sense. But yeah, a personal experience that I had just recently was I was down $1,200 in my Top Step accounts, brand new funded accounts. The accounts haven't seen green at all, and I was down $1,200, and I wasn't freaking out. every time I had a negative thought of, oh, like, what if I lose this money? What if I lose another trade? Da 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 da. Just thinking negatively. Every time I had a bad thought like that, kicked it right off my brain. Next thought, and the next thought was a positive thought, like, nah, I'm gonna make the money back, or, that's easy to make. I'm gonna make it back in one day. Thoughts like that. And I did. I made it back in one day. Now, if I lost that day, I still would have been thinking positive because I forced myself to, okay? And also, if I ended up losing the accounts, I wouldn't have freaked out. I would still be thinking positive. I would have still been thinking like, oh, okay, I'll just get funded again because it's easy. If I did it once, I could do it again, right? But yeah, most, the most, what am I saying? The reason I think it mostly works is just thinking positive. I think a lot of traders struggle with this, just coming to the market super anxious, super stressed. It's not a good habit to have. It's not a good way of thinking and trading because it's just going to lead to bad things. When you're trading, you want to be the most relaxed person ever. Okay, when you're in a trade, your heartbeat should stay the same. It shouldn't be, it shouldn't be beating super fast. But yeah, that's just the biggest tip I have. It's just to think more positive with everything in life, not just trading. Always see, I was going to say the light in the dark, but I don't know if that made sense. Just always try to see the positive in everything, even if it's a bad thing, okay? Because everything happens for a reason. And I was just gonna say another thing, but I forgot. It was gonna be good too, but I just forgot what I was gonna say. But that's all I have. Let me think about it, because it was good. All right, I remember what I was gonna say, and I actually had to go back and rewatch. I was gonna say practice gratitude, practice being thankful for everything you could be thankful for, because we tend to get greedy with trading. We tend to forget that we're making thousands, hundreds of dollars with a click of a button, and not everyone has the chance to do that. Not everyone has the opportunity to do that. So we tend to forget the value in $100 or $200. And I'm speaking from personal experience, some days I have the opportunity to take $500 and I don't. I know why I don't, but I forget that like $500 times 5 accounts, that's a bunch of money. Even $100 is a bunch. That's someone's bill. But yeah, practice gratitude, be thankful for everything. Another thing, just personal experience, is recently I got sick. I'm still a little bit sick, but it's just a reminder to be thankful for good health. If you could breathe, if you woke up, be thankful for that. I also heard this quote from like Kung Fu Panda recently that was like, um, don't focus on the past or the future. Focus on now because it's a gift. That's why it's called the present, you know? So be more aware of now. Be more thankful of being alive right now, okay? That's all I got. Thank you guys for watching. I love you guys. I love all the support that you guys give every single time, every single video I post. Thank you. I'm very grateful for you guys, and thank you for watching.